Hey guys, how you all doing? It's FishyFisher coming at you with a brand new episode of Nothing Harder. If you don't know what the show is about, basically we're playing Super Smash Bros. For Wii U on the classic 9.0 difficulty, also known as Nothing Harder, the hardest difficulty in the game. And today, we are finally playing with what is considered to be the best character in the game, Sheik, at the time, I suppose. So Sheik is regarded by, I think, the large majority of the Smash community as the best character in this game. She's super fast, not a lot of ending lag. Her forward air, for some reason, has no landing lag, which I think that's pretty cheeky. So I think with good reason, she is considered as one of the best characters in the game for one-on-ones. I should specify, because I mean, there's not really a way. I mean, the best character in the game doesn't necessarily have to be the best character overall. It's just mainly in the most played tournament scene, I guess. It's really hard to explain. I don't really think there is a best character in the game. I think there's just some characters that excel better in different modes. For example, you know, Sheik is very good in 1v1 stocks or whatever. She can take lives very quickly and everything like that. But you know, she might not be as good in the coin battles. See what I'm going with? But regardless, I managed to take out Mega Man quite quickly. Oh, I should also say thank you to the people down below right now for suggesting Sheik, because without them, I wouldn't be doing Sheik. So make sure you guys suggest a character down below as to who you want to see next. We actually are almost through every single character, so just a few are left, and I'm saving all more for last, of course. So it's getting exciting. The Nothing Harder is coming to an end of just the normal characters. So anyway, going on with... Whoa, what am I talking about? What am I saying? Fishy, you're going insane! Sheik, yes. So Sheik, I'm gonna say, I don't really think she's the best character at Nothing Harder. I mean, like I said, I normally go on saying that, characters with a counter have a much better advantage because it makes the master forms a lot easier, because you're able to guarantee no damage being taken and then outputting more damage than they could. Ooh, I got jab blocked there. Cheeky Palutena. But yeah, so I definitely think that she's not necessarily the best character in the game because, well, without a counter, it's not as good with the counter. It's hard for me to specify in my mind right now that I'm on the spot recording this. But yeah, I don't really think she's the best character for Nothing Harder, but definitely she has a lot of skill. But even saying that, it did take me one try to do this. This was the very first try. Excuse that vibration sound in case you heard it. That was my broken phone. So anyway, yes, I definitely think she's one of the best characters in the game. I don't really think she's the best character at Nothing Harder. Probably the best character, in my opinion, for Nothing Harder, could be Ike. I think Ike is one of the best characters in the game for that. So Sheik isn't, you know, she's not the best character in everything, and I'm talking specifically about Nothing Harder. I didn't think I was actually going to do my first try, but lo and behold, one try. So there's no fail compilation, unfortunately, for those who like that. But we're stuck here with two medals, a Metal Sonic and a Metal Shulk. Oh, this is an annoying battle. Oh my goodness gracious me. But yes, Sheik doesn't, I feel like Sheik doesn't really excel in team battles. And I'm talking about like these, or not team battles, in free-for-alls. Because Sheik is good at just like singling out an opponent and doing tons of damage without really them being able to do anything. But any other opponent can interfere with those combos and stuff. And that's kind of going on with like every single character. So I really think that characters that hit heavy do very, very well. Oh, bye. Characters that hit very hard are really good in free-for-alls because they can start charging very strong hitting moves. Sonic, get out of here, buddy. They can start charging their really strong moves, and people can hit them towards them, and then they just finish them off with that finishing blow. So I think that heavy, and that gets them to kill actually. So I think that heavy hitters are much better at free-for-alls, whereas Sheik can destroy in 1v1s, and even, you know, in a game full of like all professionals, obviously, if a team of Sheiks is like pretty unstoppable. I don't really know. I'm kind of rambling a lot. You know, you can totally disagree with me, blah blah blah. I'm a completely non-competitive smasher. I've never even competed in like an official tournament. But I'm hoping to change that soon because I'm thinking of going to a tournament this Thursday. I keep on getting invited to them, and I keep on just always having something else going on at that time, which is such a shame. But I'm gonna try and get that going. That'll be pretty fun. I'll definitely tweet about that. So make sure if you want to get updates from me, guys, remember you can follow me on Twitter at the FishyFisher, just so you'll know if what's going on, if there's a video missing, blah 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 blah, and if I'm doing a tournament, because that could be pretty cool. I think it'd be actually really fun to do a tournament, because I mean I play a lot of this game and I've like sharpened my skills quite some bit. So I want to see how I actually compete against other people who play this game a lot. I have played against them, and the results aren't exactly what I'm looking for. But, you know, I play a mean Olimar, so let's see how they can... they're not ready. They're not ready for my Olimar. But anyways, guys, we actually have some questions today. And this Sonic, honestly, still alive. This metal guy, I just can't get a hit with Sheik. My goodness. So I just had to finish him off with this final smash, which I almost missed. And for some reason, he jumped into it. Don't know why, but boy, did it help. And we're gonna go on to some comment questions of the week, I guess, of the video. So if you want to, feel free to comment a question down below. I choose 3 every time, and not a lot of people are choosing them, so I'm just generally choosing the first 3. So, or the only 3, I guess. So at this point, if you comment, you have a much higher chance of actually getting in the video and having your question answered by moi. But we will I will start the question by opening up the very first question from Morbid Pineapple. Great name. And his question is, which has been the most stressful character you've had to use? And he means in Nothing Harder. So, this is without a doubt Mewtwo. I mean, I think that was the most stressful character, 100%. The reason it was, and you can feel free to watch the Mewtwo video as well, which is actually, I think, my most popular Nothing Harder video, to be honest. But the thing about Mewtwo is that I tried to do it on day 1, and I wasn't doing so well. And I don't always record Nothing Harder like on the day that I'm releasing it, just so I have the video, like the content ready, and I can just record over it, or even have it already recorded and just release it the next day, because to avoid that. Yeah, exactly that, to avoid missing it or just not being able to complete it. Mewtwo is definitely was the most stressful character, because I said that I would complete it on day 1, have it out the day it comes out. Nothing Harder would completely complete the day that Mewtwo is released, and it took me like 40 or 60 tries or something ridiculous like that, and I just didn't stop. I didn't eat. I was assumed on my very first try, so I got to the end and I died, which was like, oh, okay, I won't be here for too much longer. I just won't, I won't eat. I'll just complete this real quick. I had to eat. I was so starving. I literally spent, a Nothing Harder attempt, it can be up to 15 minutes, right? So 60 times that? Oh my goodness, think about the whoa. And someone just killed me at 52%. Let me put that out there. How? With an up smash? What? But yeah, definitely Mewtwo. A close second is Donkey Kong, because that also took many tries, and the most stressful thing about that wasn't actually completing it, was that my computer, I guess, hadn't gotten used to recording these things, so I failed so many times, and then on the times that I completed 3 times, the first 2 times there was an error with the recording that I noticed after I finished it. So I was like, yes, I finally did it! Look at my computer, recording had failed. No! Oh, but yeah, that was pretty stressful. But yeah, it was still fun, definitely. This Sonic is I'm getting some mean Sonics, probably just because like that whole fiasco with Zero being beaten by Sonic that one time. Whoa, topical. Well, not really topical. That was actually a long time ago. And Sonic has bunny ears. That's a bad combination for us, for me and Link here. But I'll just kill him somehow with a Deku nut. I don't even know how that worked. But yes, those are my 2 most stressful characters. I think Mewtwo is the worst because, well, Donkey Kong, I kind of spread that over a few days. I just got frustrated and just stopped for that at that moment. But Mewtwo, I was just at it all day, and I was just sick by the time. And everyone, later, all my friends were like, oh my gosh, did you know Mewtwo came out? I'm like, yes. Oh, I know Mewtwo came out. And I'm like, let's play it. I'm like, you guys can... I'll let you play it on my Wii U, but I'm not playing any more Smash today, seriously. So yeah. That definitely Mewtwo. So thanks, Morbid Pineapple, for that question. And we're gonna go on to the next question, which comes from Pixel Guy. And he is Shadow the Hedgehog. He must have known that Sonic was gonna be a pain in this video. And let me say, I do actually believe that these Mii fighters got better because they're getting so much stronger. They're hanging back, they're waiting for me to approach, they're attacking when ready, instead of, you know, just letting me run up to them, attack them. You know, it just shows that, you know, maybe I just forgotten how they used to be, or, you know, I've gone worse at it. But I think that they've updated the AI of the Mii fighters just a little bit, just to make them a little harder. Just that's my personal opinion, just from playing this so much. But Fishy, this is from Pixel Guy. Sorry, Pixel Guy. Fishy, what is your favorite video game? I've kind of already answered this question before, so I'm gonna kind of mix up my answer just a tad. Oh, this scoundrel got an invincibility star. It's the worst. But one of my favorite video game. I think my favorite video game, probably my favorite video game is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. That I can just, you know, I can play it over and over again. I'm in the middle of playing it again. So, you know, it's just such a great game. And there's so much character and story and memories that I have associated with it. So, you know, maybe it's not the best game ever, but just kind of like the story that I've gone through with it, and the fact that, like, you know, I spent so long working on it the very first time I completed it. That's probably why it's my favorite game. And I'm in the middle of playing it, and I still agree that it's one of the best games I've ever played. Probably my favorite video game series is Pikmin. And a very little known fact about me is that I really like Call of Duty. I mean, a lot of people tend to like bash on Call of Duty, but like the Black Ops series, woo, those are some good games. I've been playing a lot of Black Ops series recently, and gotten the new DLC maps for those who actually, I guess, care. Anyway, continuing on, thanks Pixel Guy for the question. I wanted to mix it up a little bit. You know, now people know that I like Call of Duty. This next question, I've actually chosen 4 questions just because one is pretty quick. I'll answer that one quick question now as we're starting the Master of Hands. And Sheik begins this journey of just defeating the Master Forms. This one's from Aaron Gutterman. And this question is, did you ever get a new phone again? Short answer, no. I mean, you know, if you think about it, I'm a small YouTuber, so it's not like I'm rolling in cash, and I kind of got the phone because it was cheap. So, because it was a really good deal, really cheap, and the cost for me actually repairing it was significantly more than what I paid for it. Like, it was like $250 on one site. You know, the cheapest I found wasn't under $100, and that was kind of like I wasn't even interested in spending over $100 on it at all. I was interested in spending like, hopefully $40 or something like that. But no, it's not the case. Oh, so I didn't get a new phone, but I'm just gonna stick with my phone with just cracking it, I suppose. It's not too big of a bad crack. So yes, I did not get a new phone. Still got the old crack in it. Next question comes from Usagi X Chan, because I'm actually going through this pretty quickly. And he says, or she says, or whatever gender that is, said, what amiibo are you most hyped for? Now, I've kind of gone through most of my Smash amiibo, but I think probably the one I'm most hyped for is Roy, because just Roy is awesome, and he's one of my favorite characters in the game. I don't really show it enough, but I really like Roy, and I think he's going to be an awesome collection, or an awesome addition to my amiibo collection. I really want to finish up and round off my amiibo collection, that's for sure. So, or my Smash amiibo collection. So they'll do really nicely. Him and Ryu in my collection as well. You know, I'm not very interested in the Animal Crossing amiibo, as I've said before. Just mainly the Smash ones. And I can't wait for those two, because I need to complete the collection, of course. Need to have every single amiibo of the Smash line, I should say. So yes, those are all the questions, and thank you to everyone for answering them. And Sheik, the quote-unquote best character in the game, is facing Master Edges right now, and we are... Ooh, it's already gone. You know, she can do a lot of damage, but only, like, her combo ability is just so good. You can't really combo against these Master Forms. So, you know, it's really good to learn his attacks and just avoid them, and then do the quick attacks that Sheik is known for, and considered the best character for, to just whittle down damage and kind of do it like that. You know, there's not really a point like I kind of did, and that's where I took most of my damage, doing risky attacks that do more damage. That's exactly why I've died already and at 100%. If I actually, tried and be patient and everything like that, it would be a much different story. But it's not. I wasn't really worried at this point. 121, one good smash would actually take me out, but I managed to get her out of there. Get it out of there! Get out of there! So now we are on to the final form of, or the Master Fortress, I should say. And I just noticed actually they give you more time, which is very nice, very considerate, very considerate. Which you're gonna need, because I realized that, you know, time is actually a fair factor to this. And there's a special coming out that it'll make more sense when it comes out, but I was doing nothing harder, and time was actually the biggest challenge of it. So you know, that's fun and all, but time isn't really that big of a deal in this nothing harder, if that makes sense. So, you know, you can take your time, be patient. This is for people who are really trying to complete with Sheik. And Sheik is probably, actually, if you're really good with Sheik, you definitely try your best. Because, I mean, being good with the character that you're playing with is pretty important. And, you know, I've just kind of got a universal feel for every single character in the game. That really helps. Make sure you know all the characters' moves and know some kind of combos. That helps out in the earlier rounds. But for this specifically, as I say all the time, make sure you just defeat all the enemies. You got more than enough time. Get those enemies out of there, because they're the ones that are going to kill you as you're focusing on destroying the that ball thing. I don't know, the Master Heart, something like that. The Fortress Core, Master Fortress Core. That's what I'm going to call it, the Master Fortress Core. As you're destroying that, the enemies will just be doing damage to you, and that is the risk of that's the only really risk, to be honest, of this. So just, if you get rid of the enemies, get them gone. The main ones you want to watch out for are the Plasma Wisps and the ones that shoot lasers. You can, I tend to ignore most of the Skull guys. And you know, most of these nothing harder endings, the Master Fortress, look very similar. I'm sure if you were to compare them, I'd probably do the exact same thing. But you can avoid these Skullas, but they will take no damage if you attack them. So you want to just grab them and throw them into lava. I'm just gonna go that guy for now, and then just go back when I'm bored, I'm sure, later. But yeah, most of these guys, if you just grab them and throw them towards the lava, they're gone. So it's actually not too challenging to take care of this. But then, yeah, get rid of this guy. Bye bye. And yeah, so it just make sure you attack them, get rid of all the enemies, get rid of all the threat, and then you just have all the time in the world to take out that bad boy in the center. And yeah, so that's almost about it. Oh, I forgot, these guys spawn, so don't get cocky. You can, I used to, but I've died a lot there. I mean, more times than probably anyone else, considering I'm doing every single character. So just trust me, that is very good advice. But anyway, there we have it. Nothing harder has been completed with Sheik. So I want to thank you guys all so much for watching, as I take almost too long to defeat this guy. I want to remind you guys all to like, subscribe, and comment the character you want to see next time, as well as another question for me to answer on the show. This has been FishyFisher, guys, and yeah, come on, you got this. You got this, Sheik. I believe in you. You're the best character in the game. You just need to attack with good knockback, and see, eventually her first hit of her forward smash doesn't connect. And I'm getting kind of nervous, because if you don't kill this guy fast enough, he will just instant kill you. But managed to do it, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. That was Sheik. This was FishyFisher. Bye, guys. I've played the demos and stuff, but I've never actually gone out, bought a game, and immersed myself in the story of Metroid and all that stuff. I just know the general things about it, and most of my exposure is through Smash, right? So, you know, that's why I wasn't really a huge fan for Ridley coming. You know, just